Welcome, modern day mystics, fellow truth seekers, James and Justin, back again with another reaction video. And we are jumping into the request bin after doing our reaction on the Ramayan or Ramayana. I know depending on where you come from, how you say it. A lot of people reached out and said, you gotta react to this channel called 21 Notes, which I think takes you through the ancient Hindu scriptures. And so I think we're going through the Ramayan right now from the beginning. This is a first episode, and apparently this channel does a very good job of chopping this up into little palatable pieces that you can kind of like put together. Okay. So if you guys out there really like this, please smash the like button. Let us know through your engagement with this if you want to see more of us, if you want to see us go through this. And then, so without further ado, here's episode, 1, season 1, episode 1.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Ramayan, the story of Ram, the story that we know so well and yet know so little. We celebrate Dasra to mark Ram's victory over Ravan and Diwali on the day of his return to Ayodhya. And we may remember some of the stories from the Ramayan TV serial, YouTube videos and comics. But who was Ram? Was he a person? Or God? Or both? Or was he neither and is all of Ramayan just fiction? Was Hanuman a monkey? Was Ravan really all that bad? And how did Ravan with his 10 heads enter a room? Did he make a sideways entry? And why, oh why, did Ram ask Sita to leave? Was a bridge really built to cross the sea to get to Lanka? And what about the Pushpak Viman? Answers to all these questions and much more is to be found in the Valmiki Ramayan, the story that Valmiki wrote soon after Ram's return from Lanka, and which was later retold by Kalidas, Tulsidas, Kamba, and many others over the millennia. The story that has inspired millions over the ages in our land. I urge you to read the Valmiki Ramayan with me. In fact, I implore you. But why do that, you will ask? Yes, it's not easy. This is a book that has 500 chapters and 24,000 verses. And it is in Sanskrit. Besides, some of you may say, I'm not that religious in the conventional sense. But the Valmiki Ramayan is not a religious book in the conventional sense. There are no religious do's and don'ts in the book. As Valmiki explicitly states, it is the life story of a brave, just man who became a role model in his own lifetime. It is a historical book. Valmiki himself says that this is Ramasya Charitam, Ram's biography, Ramasya Vrittam, Ram's story. And to make things crystal clear, he also says that what he is writing is itihas. Iti ha asa. That is how it happened. It is not surprising that some remain skeptical about this, given that this story has often been described, just like the Mahabharata, as mythology. Now don't take my word when I say that the Valmiki Ramayan is a historical text. But likewise, don't take anyone else's word for the opposite as well. Make up your own mind, but please only after reading the book, or in this case, listening. Disclaimer. Many of us have a deep emotional connection with Ram, Sita and Hanuman. We may have our preferred version of the Ramayan. This reading is based on the Valmiki Ramayan published by the Gorakhpur Gita Press. So let us dust off this Adikavya, the oldest epic, and read it in its original form. 24,000 verses is a lot to cover. Thankfully, Valmiki gives us an executive summary at the beginning, which we will see in the next episode. Remember also Valmiki's instruction, Punyaya mitrebhyah preshayet janah. This means that you should forward this video to all your friends and groups on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram and all social media. Just kidding. Of course, Valmiki did not say that last line, but do forward nevertheless. Iti her asa. That is how it happened.
Yeah. Well, I hope
Well
this
done,
works.
man. The
I know.
animation, everything's so
Yeah.
clever and unique.
I hope it works out for us because I want to continue this because it's simple. It's good for our channel because the videos aren't too long, and I think it'll be like a good step-by-step
Good intro.
walk through. Yeah,
I want to know some of those answers.
Yeah.
That one that keeps coming up is the bridge, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
and so I could have swore at some point people have been like, "There's evidence of that bridge."
Yeah, yeah,
You know, which is crazy if that's true, right?
yeah. And I'm a little less disheartened by because sometimes you post stuff and you get comments like, "Well, that's not how it was." But I really get the suspicion out there that with some of these stories, because it even said when he came back, it wasn't just one person who wrote about Ram. There were other people that wrote about it. So maybe the story's a little bit different depending on where you're hearing it
I
from,
know.
right?
Come on, man. Some religions are more. There's more stuff to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is one of those religions where there's just such everybody arguing over the thing because it's so complex.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you take a religion where the scripture is this small, you
Yeah.
find more people kind of believing the same thing.
Yeah.
This one is so varied and vast. It's like, just chill out and let's give everybody a chance to speak from their perspective.
Yeah. And this is kind of neat too, also that it mentioned in this video that it's not a book about do's and don'ts, more of like an autobiography of Ram. And so I'm sure a lot of the values and the beliefs that come out of it are kind of more of just like, what's learned from the story?
Yeah.
What is the lesson here? Let's all talk about the lesson here.
Yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
than just a strict, don't do this.
I know. Don't let it turn into that, man.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Gets ugly if you haven't checked history out.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, again, please smash the like button, subscribe. Let us know if you want this to continue, because we want to do it. I want to go further down this road. So hopefully you liked it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone till next time, stay spiritual.